All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. I just got through watching Apostle Dahar's like less than 2 minute video about how the Israelite woman is receiving a special curse from Yahweh, right? And going into how in Chicago, most of the victims of crime in Chicago are the Israelite woman, right? And then I've clicked on the link and I've watched now 5 minutes of this video. And then I decided to go to the comment section, right? And all you see in the comment section really is Israelite women cursing at the Israelite man, which some of these accounts anyway are Edomites, man, right? Are Edomites really behind some of these accounts, but a lot of them are actually not that. And part of this hate that the Israelite woman has towards the Israelite man is the reason why we don't give a shit about y'all, man. Right? Because y'all complain about the men that are doing all of these crimes and all of these things. But who raised these guys? Who raised these children? How many of these children grew up in single mother households, man? How many of these women that are so-called victims have actually been demons themselves? How many of them are around wicked ass motherfuckers? And are always picking the guys that they already know ain't on nothing. And then complain when all the wickedness that they've heard that this guy does gets aimed a bit of it at their direction. How many? And let's read some of these comments, man. All right, it says, who are the main people targeting black women? Go on, say it, black men. And this is what I mean, man. No matter what problem goes on in the earth, right? The majority of the earth problems somehow always end up falling back on us. it's mad. Like, no matter what happens, right? Somehow they always want to try and bring in the Israelite man every single time, man. Every single time, because when it really goes down out here, all you Israelite women, right? You so-called black women, you're not getting chosen by Esau instead of the Edomite woman. They're not going to do that. You're not getting chose by the Moabite man instead of the Moabite woman when it goes down. You're not going to be getting chose up. You're not going to get chose by the Ishmaelite man. By the Ishmaelite man to be with him instead of the Ishmaelite woman. It's not going to be going down like that, man. You're not going to be chosen by the Hawaiian woman, by any Japhet descendants, right? It's not going to be happening, man. So all the hate that y'all have got for us, well, go ahead, hate us. Now, the thing is with us, as Israelite men, any nation of women that we have children with, right? And this is where we have to get real on this shit, man. Any nation of children that the Israelite man has children with, they become Israelites. You can't say the same thing. So if every single Israelite woman said, forget the Israelite man, right? And they decided to have children with other people, all they've did is help bring forth another person's nation. That's all they've did. And personally, I'll be real, man, I could care less if any of these Evites, black Hebrew Evites from the tribe of Evi, have got a problem with me, to be honest with you, because they're demons anyway right now. We ain't really seen no Israelite women in this world, really, man. We ain't really seen none. They've always got that snap and twist in the neck spirit on them, man. And as it stands right now, for the most of y'all wicked ass Israelite women, the hatred that you have for us, the feeling's mutual, man. The feeling's mutual. Let's keep reading this, man. They always want to try. These Israelite women, they hate our guts, man. Here we go. Why didn't the news mention the demographic of the people performing the majority of these crimes? Black men, right? And this is just somebody saying this. They ain't got no proof on this. But they always want to try and connect everything back to us, man. All the time. It always has to somehow fall on us, man. Right? Here we go. Black women sacrifice themselves in order to not hurt black males' feelings. When? When did this take place? When was that? You fought for your predator to be able to commit acts of violence on you in peace. Fund the police. Now, this comment here is ridiculous because the Israelite woman, right, the so-called black woman that spent most of her time She has spent most of her time fighting for her predator. And who's the main predator? Esau. They love Esau, man. When the Edomite man comes around, you've never realized that Israelite woman could be more feminine than when the Edomite's around, man. You never realize that her voice could sound so soft, right? That she could be so delicate until you see her around a so-called Caucasian man. That's where you're going to see an Israelite woman be her most feminine in this world, man. Whenever she's around a Caucasian man. It's definitely that, and you're going to see her when she's at her most ratchet and wicked when she's around us. That's when she's on them, and you can see on Twitter they admit this. They admit it on there, man. But if like Apostle Tahar mentioned this video anyway, and I'm not nobody for anyone to listen to me, man. But like on this video, you can clearly see that the Israelite woman hates our guts, man, and that's one of her sins, man. That she's hated her own people in her heart, man. But this is ultimately a curse from the Lord anyway. But I'm gonna end the lesson there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.